started now. Daddy.
Yes.
Yeah. This is Uncle Sam Oremosu. Sa Oremosu. Enjoy. Sorrow. Yeah.
Well, see,
both. Oyibo, Ijebu, everything you can say, sir. It's all part of it.
Olukomi, Mabayoje, Samuel, Sikiru, Oremosu. I'm a knight of John Wesley. I lived in Illusion all my life except when I was abroad for studies. And I've known Pa Moshood, Alhaji Moshood Oduye, from my youth, from my very infancy. So if I were to talk about them, I have a lot to say. But one thing I want to say is that if one has a heart like his, that person will go through life unburdened, because he was never burdened in his life. He has his challenges. He has his challenges. But he bore everything with equanimity and with trust in God. When we were young, and he passed through the elementary school, went through the same elementary school, and went to Boys High School in Lagos. He was the envy and the associate of all of us. He comes in with that tie, that MBTS tie, and it's one in town. You can never miss it. And you can never fail to admire him. He had his stint in the foreign affairs when he finished his law, before he settled down to private practice. And during the period he was in foreign service, you can feel his touch at home, because he never forget his source. One thing I find about him is that he loves children. He loves progress. The first trousers I wore in my life was given to me by brother when he was at the railways. That was the first time that, as a young boy, I will go to town wearing the trousers so that everybody will see me that I'm wearing trousers. I really appreciated it. And when he came back from England, we welded again, and it was then that I met him and his wife. They are very complimentary. Baba is easygoing. Mama is go. She was go. And there's nothing she wants she won't get, because she knows how to go about it. She knows how to walk into nobility and fit into it. She knows how to descend low to the common man and be part of it. I appreciate her for one thing. She lost her husband, but she didn't forget her home. It was through her that I knew where Ayepe is, what Ayepe is, because she will always try to bring us back when there's occasion for us to come. And he will tell them at Ayepe, you cannot delay me because my husband is at home and I can't leave him. So I'll come to you when you need me, but don't think I'm going to come and sit down here. And the first time she said that, I wondered what she was saying, but later I realized that she is one of the Oremosu near Ayepe. And I still have her friends mingling with us here, even right at this present moment. She's very kind. She's very forthright. And there's nothing that she wants to say to you that she won't say it in the proper and clear language. But she's very, very, very respectful and honorable. She's older than myself, but she never treated me standing up. She will beg. That is one of the
tradition and culture
I admire in her. Also, commission her to get something for you. No matter how daunting, take it that it has been done. Because until she finishes it, she won't relent. That's her. And although she's a professional, we benefited from that profession 1,000 times. Even when I was going to have my first child, my wife told me, because I was in England then and she stayed there. You have to find a bed when they said there's no bed to make sure. And that's the type of person she is. She does that all the time, not just once, not just twice. And of course, getting to their home is a joy. Because when our children are growing, we were living in a bungalow, they were living in a story building. They will get there, they will run everywhere, they will there. While they were doing that, he's already preparing the food they are eating. It's not, don't go to my bedroom, don't go to... No. She allows them, she gives them all that freedom. And it gave them a sense, one, of belonging, two, of people living in a standard house. And that's what prompted me to build not just a story building, but a split level building. Because my children were so excited when they would get to their house that I feel that if they don't have it, they will be missing it. Unfortunately, by the time I'm finishing the house, all the children had almost left the house. So I'm bonded with that. I'm burdened with it. But their life has been very simple. It calls her husband by name Bolade, and the sweetness in the way she calls it, and that starts to us that even ourselves, we call them, no matter who, our first name. Call my wife Abi, Lai, Abi, Lai, and she said Mabayoje. And it's one of the little things that you do that you don't know, it endears you. When you get to that, Mr. You feel odd because your natural name identification gives you a lot of pleasure. You borrow that from them. Also, both of them are true Muslims. They preach and practice what they profess. And I admire that. But not only that, no matter who you are, whether you're a Christian, you're a pagan, brother respects you, honors you as you are. Then the best of him is being in a position to help. When they finally retired and they live in their own house, it was very near the police station. You don't need to know that it's there. Once you see it there, what are you doing? Whatever she is doing, he drops it. And that's literal. He drops it and follows you and presents himself as your solicitor. Not charging 1 penny. Not charging 1 penny. And not for just 1 or 2 people, for a myriad of people. Even when they get to you and they say they're from Oremosu, the business is done. Not charging a penny. How he was surviving, I didn't know, because he does it with equanimity. He does it with pleasure. He does it with sense of belonging and responsibility. It's very rare. At least in my experience in life, Baba Oremosu is a very rare bird, created by God to serve humanity, and served it until it was not possible for him to do it anymore. I don't my heart for him. I salute his life, and I pray for the repose of his spirit with the Lord. God bless us. What can we learn from his life? One thing I learned and I have practiced is that doing good in life, spending all you have for people, does not make you poor. But that was never poor. And yet, he spends his life for others. He spends his resources for others. No matter who it is, once you come across his path, he's winning. And I think if we look at that in life, we will know that life is what you make it. And life is worth living when you serve others and serve them faithfully. I thank God for his life.
Thank you very much, sir. Just before I go on, I'm going to say one or two things about you, yourself. You have been an amazing person to my family, to me, to my brothers, to the whole family. You have been amazing. You are very humble. You didn't say too much about yourself, but you used to be the Commissioner for Agriculture, the head of agriculture in Lagos State. And after you left, you were called back by Raji Rasaki and contracted to still head the same project. Yes. You still have farms, you produce palm oil, you have a palm kernel farm. You, even at 80 plus, you are still very active. Like a month ago, you were still in Florida with the dolphins.
Yes.
So, you are a very good example of how to live your life, keep yourself happy, and I really am truly honored and glad that I have this opportunity with you, and I will continue to love you till the end. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, sir.
Oshidavono.